Today we're going to practice multiplying decimals times decimals. So we've got 3 problems up here that I'll show you what to do first, and I'll give you a chance to do some on your own. When I'm first multiplying, I just go ahead and multiply like there's no decimals, and then at the very end I'll show you how to put the decimal point in your answer. So I got 3 times 6 is 18. I put down my 8, carry my 1. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. The 0 times everything is not going to really be anything. I could Marco Polo, but I'm still going to end up with the same answer. So now I count over how many spots over to my decimal in both numbers. So I went over 1 spot there and over 1 spot there, so that's 2 spots total. So I'm coming over 1, 2, put my decimal there. I usually like to put a 0 in front of a decimal if there's no other numbers there, just to make it easier to see the decimal point. So my answer was 0.18, which is 1800ths. Go to my next problem, 1.2 times 3.6. Multiply like normal. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry my 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Marco Polo. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Add up my numbers. I've got a 2, 13, carry my 1, and a 4. Again, count over 1, 2 spots over. So 1, 2 spots over, 4.32. 2.45 times 8.7, 5 times 7 is 35. Put down my 5, carry my 3. 4 times 7, 28 plus 3 more is 31. Put down my 1, carry my 3. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 3 is 17. Marco and Polo. 8 times 5 is 40. Carry my 4. 8 times 4, 32 plus 4, 36. Carry my 3. 8 times 2, 16 plus 3, 19. Add up what I have. I got a 5 and a 1, 13, carry my 1. 1, 2, 11, another 1, 2. So now I count over 1, 2 spots over, and 3. So 1, 2, 3. My answer is 21.315, 21 and 315 thousandths. When you look at what you were multiplying together, my whole number part was just 8 times 2. So I should have been expecting something a little bit bigger than 16, but not like 10 times or 20 times or 100 times bigger. Got 3 for you to check out on your own here. Stop the video when you try them. 0.8 times 0.4. 8 times 4 is 32. I don't have anything else to do because I've got my zeros, and I count over 1, 2 spots, 1, 2 spots. My 0 in front, 0.32. 5 times 7, 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3. Marco Polo. 9 times 7, 63. Carry my 6. 9 times 4, 36 plus 6, 42. Add them up. I got a 5, a 6, a 4, and another 4. And I came over 1, 2 spots. So 1, 2, 44.65. And if I check my whole number part out, 9 times 4 is 36. I'm in the right range. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry my 1. 2 times 7, 14 plus 1, 15. 2 times 8, 16 plus 1, 17. Marco Polo. 3 times 6, 18. 3 times 7, 21 plus 1 more, 22. 3 times 8, 24 plus 2, 26. Add them up. I got a 2, 13, carry my 1, 8, 10, carry my 1, 8 with the 2 in the front. 1, 2, 3 spots over. 1, 2, 3 spots over. 28.032. And when I check out my whole number part, 8 times 3 is 24. I'm pretty close to it. Try it out again on your own after you stop the video. This time I'm going to go all the way through with the zeros just so that you can see what would have happened. 9 times 2 is 18. Carry my 1. 9 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Marco Polo. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Add them up. And then I count over my places. 1, 2 total places over, so 1, 2, 0.18. 5.8 times 0.6. 6 times 8 is 48. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 4, 34. Marco Polo, I shouldn't even have to do because I'm going to end up with zeros again. 0 times 8 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. When I add them up, I'm at 348, and I'm coming over 1, 2 spots. So 1, 2. And the thing is, I'm taking 5.8 times a number that's less than 1. So I'm really going to make it, my answer should come up less than 5.8, and it did. 3.29 times 0.7, 9 times 7 is 63. Carry my 6, 7 times 2 is 14 plus 6, 20. Carry my 2, 7 times 3, 21 plus 2, 23. Marco and Polo, and again I got 0 times everything. Add them up. And then count over 1, 2, 3 spots in all. 1, 2, 3 spots in all. My answer is 2.303, or 2 and 303 thousandths. Again, the only whole number I have is 3 times something less than 1. 3 times 1 would be 3, so my answer kind of makes sense because it's less than 3. Your turn, try them out again. Here we go. 6 times 7 is 42. Carry my 4. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 4, 34. Marco Polo. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1, 11. Add them up. There's a 2, an 8, a 4, and a 1. Count over 1, 2 spots. 1, 2 spots, 14.82. Double check. 5 times 2 is 10, so I'm reasonably close. Next problem, 5 times 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Nothing to carry. 5 times 3, 15. Marco and Polo. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Add them up. 0, 14, 6, 10. 1, 2, 4. And another 1. And I just came over 1, 2 spots. 1, 2. So I ended up with 140.40. Look at your whole numbers. 31 times 4, which is 124. I'm in the right range. I have the right number of digits there. Last one on this page. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry my 1. 7 times 2, 14 plus 1, 15. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Marco Polo. 9 times 8, 72. Carry my 7. 9 times 7, 63 plus 7 is 70. 9 times 6, 54 plus 7 is 61. Add up my numbers. I got a 6, a 7, a 3, a 2, and another 6, and I came over 1, 2, 3 spots again. 1, 2, 3 spots again. 62 and 376 thousandths. Should have a number from my whole numbers. 6 times 9, 54. That's kind of close to 62. 0.2 times 0.1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0 is 0. Marco Polo. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. Add them up. This is where I'm at. 1, 2 spots over. 1, 2 spots over. 0.02. Have you noticed every time I have a number less than 1 times another number less than 1, my answer gets even smaller than either one of my numbers that I started with. 3.7 times 5.9. 9 times 7, 63. Carry my 6. 9 times 3, 27 plus 6, 33. Marco Polo. 5 times 7, 35. Carry my 3. 5 times 3, 15 plus 3 more, 18. Add them up. There's a 3 and an 8, 11, 2. And I came over 1, 2 spots. 1, 2, 21.83. 5 times 3 is 15, so I got the right number of digits in my answer. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 times 3, 15 plus 1, 16. Carry my 1. 5 times 1 plus 1 is 6. Marco Polo. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. Carry my 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. Add them up. There's 14. 7, 9. 5. And I came over 1, 2, 3 spots in all. So 1, 2, 3 spots in all. 5.940, which is the same as 5.94. And if you check out your whole number part, 1 times 4 is 4. 5 is reasonably close to that. Last page. Stop the video and try it out. 6 times 5 is 30. Put down my 0, carry my 3. 5 times 3, 15 plus 3 more, 18. Carry my 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Marco Polo. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry my 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. I'm not going to go ahead with the 0 here for the Marco Polo because they're all going to be zeros. And if I add up my numbers, I'm at 5900, and I need to figure out where to put my decimal. 1, 2, 3 spots over. 1, 2, 3 spots over. 5.900. That makes sense. If I'm taking 23, a little over 23, times 1/4, so I'm taking it times a quarter, times 0.25. So really I'm dividing by 4, and 23 divided by 4 would be something really close to 6. 9.9 times 4.2. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18 plus 1 again. So there's 19. Marco Polo. 4 times 9, 36. Carry my 3. 36 again plus 3 more, 39. Add them up. There's 8, 15. Carry my 1, 11. Put a 4 out there, and I count over 1. 2 spots in all, so 1, 2, 41.58. 9 times 4 in my whole numbers is 36. Got the right number of digits. Last one. 2 times 5 is a 10. Carry my 1. 2 times 6, 12 plus 1 is 13. 2 times 7, 14 plus 1 is 15. 3 times, Marco Polo. 3 times 5, 15. Carry my 1. 3 times 6, 18 plus 1, 19. 3 times 7, 21 plus 1 is 22. Add them up. I got a 0, 8, 14. 4 and another 2, and I came over 1, 2 spots only. 1, 2, 244.80. And if I check out my whole numbers, I got 76 times 3. So if I round that off, 80 times 3, about 240. I'm right there in the neighborhood. So remember, decimal times decimal, just multiply my numbers, Marco Polo style usually. When you get done, count how many spots over to your decimal in both of your factors, and count over that many spots total in your answer.